Hi everybody, Cyborg here again, and on OBS Studio, which is an upgrade. This is a video on how to set up Freespace multiplayer, which we've sorely needed a video for a long time. First thing you need to do is register at pxo. You'll see pxo.notthei.com, and you can go ahead and hit the register button. So I'm going to go ahead and register a dummy account, and that'll just take a second. So now I've got everything in. I'm going to hit the register button. Registration complete. We have to get our account validated. So that means that whatever email address you use to register, you need to go to that email, of course, and then get the validation link. So luckily the email came through. We've had reports that people have not gotten the email, but this one looks like it worked correctly, so I'm going to confirm. It's going to bring me to this site. Okay, your account is fully activated and ready for use. So I'm going to go back to the first page and reload. And this is the important part. So to use PXO, whatever game you're using, you want to play PXO with, it gives you a login and a password, and this is separate from the login and password that you use for regular, or for just logging into PXO. This login and password actually go into the game that you're playing, and in this case, Freespace 2. So switching over to Gnosos, you can see that I have my network settings. If you don't know where the screen is, hit the little gear on the top left, or sorry, top right of the Gnosos screen, and it'll bring you here. And then you scroll down to the network section. You've got your connection type. It should default to broadband. If for some reason you're on a dial-up connection, you can select that, but I don't know. I haven't heard anyone lately who has. The default port is 7808, and this might be important later. But you can leave that blank. It'll default to 7808, and mostly I use this option when I have to do testing. The default or connection speed will be down here, and you can choose this, but I don't think it affects. It mostly affects what anything in the game at the moment. I could be wrong, but I believe the option is in-game that actually updates that. Anyway, when you update your options in Gnosos, don't forget to hit save. And now we're going to try to run FSO. All right, so now I'm inside Freespace 2. And I am going to set up a multiplayer. Ignore my silly call signs, and let's choose my multi-pilot, PXO Cyborg. We don't have to have separate single-player and multiplayer pilots, but you can if you want to. And clicking this multi-button here is kind of necessary in when you don't have the HD main halls installed. Oh, fix that. All right, so first thing I need to do is I need to go to set up multiplayer. Is I need to go to options, multi, and then I need to put in the multi login and password that was given to me here in PXO. So again, and I can copy it, it just copies it right here. And one of the really nice things that Taylor's done for us is that he set up this screen to be able to paste into it. Except it doesn't seem like it works on Mac. So I'm just going to type it in. Oh gosh, all the Mac compatibility issues are a little much, to be honest. I had to download a specific build so that it would work. QTL1. Oops. And this is why it's nice to be able to copy and paste, because if I was able to paste, this would take no time at all, and it should work on Windows and Linux. SNMEX QTL, no, YLYIT. This looks fine. All right, now, assuming all of that worked, you'll see this screen where you are logged into PXO, and this is just, ooh, that's interesting, that another bug, because I did have Fate of the Galaxy installed here, but it, yeah, this is not Fate of the Galaxy, so anyway, yes, it was just for testing that I had it installed. This is a chat screen. You can see how many games are active and how many players are active. I believe the player count is only for players that are in this screen. And you can look at the different pilots, pilot info, look at the web ranking. Oh, that's fun. Look, goes back to PXO and tells you, oh, look at how good these players are. Anyway, so going back to FSO, so when you go to, you can join another channel. This chat screen has been a little bit bugged in the past, but it seems to work just fine lately. Just let us know for any bugs. Of course, no one else is online, partially because it's almost midnight, and partially because our multi's a little dead. So we have 3 games. Now, why does it say 3 games if there's only 1 player? Besides the fact that there's just, the players are only counted in this screen, is that they're standalone games. So when I hit the games button, it shows me the games that are available. And there's one managed server, a standalone server for this specific mod, which is Media VP's Co-op Up. And actually, I don't think I should be able to join this because I don't have Media VPs on. In any case, assuming that you got to this screen and everything logged in correctly, you should be able to join with any other player on PXO that's using the same mod and same build as you. And if you have trouble setting up a server, which I'll go over in another video, you can use these PXO servers to basically create a game. You don't even have to hit the create, you can just hit join, and then it's going to set up the game for you. And you can choose from all of these different options. You can do co-op games, team games, dogfight games. Dogfight is just PvP and up to 12 players. It's the only mode that currently supports 12 players. Team supports 8. Actually, wait, I'm wrong. Look, there are some co-op missions that also support 12. We do have campaign files. We chopped up the main campaign so you could do them in little chunks because we know it can be tough to do them in one big stretch. This is another chat window up there. And all the players who are logged in should show up on this right screen. And I think that's it. Oh, and host options. If you're the host, make sure to look at these host options and set the skill level, and a few other options. Our voice transmission system is not well tested. We recommend before, since we are planning to work on it, if we have time, that you use some other app for that at the moment. And I think that's it for the basics. Once you hit commit, it's basically just like any other game. Oh, and there's a squad board button up here for trying to mark this as a squad working, although I don't think that's set up yet either. Taylor has too much on his plate, for sure. Anyway, thanks for watching. Hope this helped in setting up multi, and have fun.